on Amazon Music.
Smart. Big brother. Hold on, man. You got something back for me, shit. Shit. You gotta get this shit in blood, homie. Bitch, I got my own fight. Don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the net, nigga. I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go. I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you. Come get it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't mask up, no Dodger X. Niggas know who it was. Doing shit just like the 80s. Want some back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you. Come get it back in blood. If a nigga killer ain't dead, you sure no RP. So we had 300 shots up in the car before we picked up dirt. You niggas who ain't got shit going, go grab a glizzy, get alert. Shots to G-Post RP and breathe in here in the dirt. You gotta know I go too far. There's two O's up on this honey. One of them might stand for O block. About 20 some shots left up in the K. 15 still in the Glock. Leave my door unlocked and stop. I like getting on feet past the cop. Get up close, doing dirt. I ain't showing love. 11,000 all ones. Let my right pocket in the club. Blue faces up on me dirty. I went got it out the mud. If I took some, get it in blood. I don't give a fuck where we was. Bitch, I got my own fight. Don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the net, nigga. I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go. I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you. Come get it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't mask up, no Dodgers. Niggas know who it was. Doing shit just like the 80s. Want some back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you. Come get it back in blood.
Killed your man, you keep on talking, better get that shit in blood. Give my shorty them a dub, then they gon' walk inside the club. Hit his little ass with that switch, I bet that switch up his nerve. Fuck the ops inside my city, look bro, put them in the mud. You can't come back to your hood, huh? No. He was dissing on my cousin, now his ass all in that wood. Book his ass, I wish he would come. Pussy, you would pop up out that car with that new Glock, I wish he would run. His ass playing, bitch, I'm really icy. Too shicey, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really shicey. You told all them OT niggas that you really slide. Pussy, tell the truth about your gang, bitch, y'all really died.
Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the net, nigga, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go, I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you.
Come get it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't masked up, no dodging, no niggas know who it was.
Shit just like the 80s, want some back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you.
Come get it back in blood.
Come get it back in blood. Big brother.
What's up, every damn body? I had to get on here very, very, very briefly because I'm on my way. I'm on my way out with the ammo famo real quick. Okay? But I had to get on here real quick just to give a little brief commentary. And I chose like a broadcast that I never, use. I was supposed to go live, didn't go live. And that's a common thing. I got several broadcasts like that. And sometimes I do it, honestly, just to make a bitch mad because I know I got stalkers that be like waiting and shit for me to go live. And I mean, that shit is funny that you fucking hate to love a bitch because you be like right there waiting for me to go live. However, let's get to the shit. I had to go live today because I wanted to drop a little bit of jewels. Um, I really want to get into and touch on the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of duality, the law of mentalism. Um, these things need to really be talked about because a person can't hate you that much when you have removed your power from them. So pretty much this is like a little PSA. It's nothing too heavy, but the people who would need to touch is going to touch them. First and foremost, I don't say a whole lot until I say what I need to say because I just now had this bomb ass porterhouse steak and these bomb ass I made these bourbon stir fried vegetables with some brown rice and quinoa, like some good shit just now. But I feel like I need to touch on this because I feel like people is really doing themselves a disservice right now. And it's not even funny no more to me. Like it's not even funny no more to me. Like because you're doing yourself such a disservice. So let's just start from the top. There's certain people on here that believe that no one knows nor understands their identity. For whatever reason, they believe that they have been able to be an enigma for all this time and that no one, knows anything about anything. If you notice, it was once upon a time where I dealt with a whole bunch of people that like wasn't even in touch with who they are truly. And I went from dealing with people like that, and then I was blessed to come into contact with people that not only knew who they were, but helped me understand who I was in the grand scheme of things. And I feel like at this point, that everyone that's still doing the same shit that you were doing last year you're doing yourself a disservice because you do not understand how, you know, I've increased in knowledge. One major part of it is that I had to discipline myself. I had to discipline myself. I had to learn to take my total power back. And what that meant at certain times was even though someone is sitting on live ragging on me, I will not answer. Now, what has happened as a result of that is that I have a whole entire family that adores me. And when they went online and typed in my name, other people came up that was saying some really ugly things about me. Oh my God, Sir Cat, you beautiful woman. I love you. How are you, beautiful warrior queen? Um, my family saw these things. My sister, my cousin, um, so many people. And I adore you back. You already know this. You already know this, soul sister. Okay? My family saw it. So my family came to me earlier today and they started asking me about certain names. And me being who I am, I'm like, man, that ain't shit, cause whoopie whoop, they ain't about that shit. I know who a stepper and who not. And see, this live was up about my cousin and my cousin. I don't know why of all the people that you would try to use as a form of content, you would use my cousin, who is a we got to use the term cop killer, bad man spiller. Okay, out of all the people, you would want to speak on him. Well, I regret to inform you, but the rest of my family, we've had you know, it's a big deal. But he's home. Yes, honey. He is back. 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 Okay? Why? Because God is just. And the cop that he kidnapped and put in the fucking trunk was not a good person. He did a lot of people dirty. And now he's doing federal time. That cop and the rest of his squad that harassed members of my family for years. For years. Not because of anything else, but because we are all related to this one person who they don't like. They don't like him. They don't like him because he don't give a damn about them. However, I just feel like it's time to be really transparent about the things that I do know so that everybody can have a clear understanding of where I stand with them and, why or why not I just let you live, just let you go head on about your business. First and foremost, you must understand that just because you were able to sell other individuals' lies about me did not make any of those lies true. They are still lies. They will remain lies. And if any of you had to honestly go into yourself and ask yourself, how did Queen Sheba deal with me? You would be forced to say that you're nothing but a follower because I dealt with you justly. And as far as that kicking somebody back in, talking shit go, anybody that knows me knows if I ever said anything about you, past, present, future, I'll be the first person to tell you because usually it's my opinion because I seen some shit that wasn't cool. So that's first of all. I feel like that should, that's like a waiver. Okay. That is a waiver for anyone in the history of me being on here. If you've ever said that I have dealt unjustly with you, I want you to really look into the interaction. I want you to stop being a follower and I want you to be a creative thinker and think about your experiences with me. And I want you to really examine what it was that you have done to me. Because if I dealt with you in fairness and you dealt with me unjustly, and for a whole long time, you thought I was the best thing since sliced bread for some reason. But for whatever reason, you thought that if you clicked up with 50 other people, that you would be able to rob me of my essence. And what you did was you made me like Teflon. You made me a whole lot stronger because the people that the creator sent to me, these people were like out of this world, literally out of this world. One of them told me, she said, I don't care what they say. I laugh at them. None of that should be able to hurt you, Sheba, because they need you. Without you, they don't have any content. When are you going to understand that? When are you going to understand that you are the one that yields the power? That's why they're so upset that you cut them off. So I started to really think, what? Okay, one situation, yeah, I cut somebody off because, you know, you're not going to be coming out your face like that. I cut somebody else off because, you know, if it's fuck me, you already know it's fuck you. I cut somebody else off because one day the woman sent me a Scorpio 16. Like, I have to say her name because this is some real life Judas shit that she did. Like, Ramadan was going on. Of course, I wasn't watching the live, but one person called me crying because the things they were saying about me was so ugly. And then my mama bear, Creole China doll, went up there live and in person and like defended my honor all on her own. I mean, people cussing her, all kinds of stuff. But because she don't even care about none of that shit, she's gonna keep her eye on the target. And, she said what she had to say and she got up out of there. I didn't know anything about it until it was over. I'm saying all of this to try to give you a visual, a mental, a mental idea of what was going on at this time. Now, at this time, there were people who had like literally switched up more me. By the way, waiver, public service announcement to one of you people in particular. Okay. Now, everyone else on here might think that you are two different entities. But like I said, I've had some time to go inside of myself and really dig out my power and really understand who I was. And after I understood who I was in the grand scheme of things, I was able to see you with your mask off. You might want to watch yourself going around here on that bullshit because I've known who you were for quite some time. For quite some time. Okay? And the only reason that I let sleeping dogs lie is because I don't believe in ruining somebody's life over bullshit. But do not get it twisted. What you tried to do to me was really fucked up. I did not forget it. I do not forgive it. And like Moneybag Yo said, I don't backtrack. Man, fuck that. I don't miss nobody. Don't get that shit twisted, okay? So PSA, one of the people, I know who you are. You think nobody know? I fucking know. I've known for some time, and I just get a fucking kick out of watching you run around looking stupid as fuck because you think I don't know. I get a fucking kick out of that shit. Moving right along. So I have to say all of this shit because it's come to the point where I'm certain that people do not understand the curses that they have spoken on themselves. They do not understand that the jail that you planned for me is the one that you're rotting in. Why is that? Because God is just. This universe is just. This universe is just. Now, just because a lot of rejects are on YouTube that, don't have shit going on and chaos demons and that's how they get it how they live. I'm not mad at none of that. But when you decide that you are going to interfere in my personal life, you signed yourself up for some other shit that doesn't even have anything to do with me because the people that stand behind me are a whole problem. Okay? The ones that stand behind me are the reason that you, homeless Henrietta, look like a train wreck. I mean, that and the fact that you got juju by a whole damn shamana. I mean, I ain't tell you to do that shit. You did it on your own. But these things must be said because, if you're sitting over there and you're raging and you're mad at me, you're mad at the wrong person. See, I made up my mind when all of this shit began that some people are just pieces of shit destined for hell. Understand, hell is not a fictitious place underground. Hell is a life condition. If you're unhappy and miserable in your skin, in your home, in your life, or your lack thereof, you are already in hell. Okay? And you put yourself there by touching someone who only extended kindness to you, generosity to you. And you decided, okay, that because of my character, which is stand up than a motherfucker, y'all some low life people, you couldn't take it. So you had to go get a whole demo, a whole demonstration. And the worst part is, while I was fasting and praying for 30 days, you were putting your mouth on me. Let me explain something about that fasting and praying. Do you know how many angels sit and guard the fasting people? I don't think you understood what you did to yourself when you did that. Understand, I'll never raise a hand to you. I believe in karma. I know about that wheel. And, this ain't my first time at the rodeo. This ain't my first time being, incarnated here. So, for whatever reason, my spirit knows what to and not to do when dealing with other humans, with other souls that are inhabiting bodies. Maybe you're an immature soul. Maybe you got a few times to come back here again, but that ain't my steez. I'm trying to watch over my children's children. And I'm trying to be here to watch my children's children physically. And then I'm going to have that back in the spirit because that's the way I live my life. That's the way I live my life. If you were present where I am right now, if you were my sister, cousin, child, anything, you are so right, Sir Cat. If you were anything to me and you went, I'm talking about if you went to the worst of the hood to the dope strip and said my name, you'll be treated fairly. If you went to the church house, you'll be treated fairly. If you went to the masjid, you're going to be treated fairly. Wherever you go with a people, everywhere I go with one of my, they say, yeah, God damn it, you know everybody. Because everybody, when they see me, they show me love. I'm that person that came out of nowhere that looked out. I'm that person that came out of nowhere and looked out. And I've been that to a few of you, but for some reason, you wasn't destined to sit down at the table of my success. For whatever reason, you just wasn't destined to be there when I got all the way there. Not only just that, I made up my mind in the beginning, before I came into contact with, anyone on here, that and a good sister of mine told me this, someone who mentored me for a few years. She's still my good sister. And she said to me, it was some stuff that had went on with her husband. And I was like, oh my God, how could he do that? That's fucked up. That's wrong. Y'all need to woo woo woo. I was a lot younger at the time. And she said, oh no. All I did was go and take care of what needed to be taken care of. I'm like, what? And she said to me, if I'm the one that you had to fuck over to get to hell, to get to your destination, so be it. And I didn't understand what she was talking about until I went through what I went through on here. Because not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, I mean, several people were just like lying for no apparent reason. And the crazy part is when I showed the real life receipts, they were like, oh, they're doctored. But my receipts is on the way. And they never ain't came to the day, 2021. Them receipts is still not fucking here. Okay? And then it's the whole people are under the impression that you don't know what you know. See, you can't always tell people what you know or what you think or how you're thinking. You just got to move in silence. Another thing is power in a name. So every time that you sit somewhere and you speak my name and you make it taste like ass when you speak it, and you speaking these foul things against me, untrue things against me, I guess in some, you know, desperate attempt to damage control, your life, is really no way. I, it's really no way to it's really no way to do that. It's really no way to do damage control where that's concerned. There's none. It's no way. And the reason there's no way to do damage control where that's concerned is the truth has already been shown to everyone. So let's for example, because there's this one that won't stop speaking my name. Like, she's weird. Following me around on Bigo. Now, the first day I get on there, Bigo lets like who's what, whatever, like who visited your page. And I clicked that shit for the first time. And all these weirdos were goddamn visited. I tried to block them, but I heard that people don't stay blocked on there. It really doesn't matter to me. It is what it is. But I mean, as long as I do my due diligence every time, I'm good. I feel like, oh shit, says no, no, no. My sister had been talked. I've been out of town, and my sister is flipping. Like, she don't know the events that have been going on. Like, we had to show up, you know, hearings and all kinds of stuff, and blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of shit. However, I just feel like these things really need to be said because the the stage has been set for some ugly ass shit to go on. But because I love myself and I love my family, I love my family and I won't let them put their self at risk for some pieces of shit that won't even stand in front of the person that they sold death to, put their fucking hands up and say, bitch, let's get it. That, because I'm from the street, I can respect. If you come and stand in my, listen, I don't mean be a weirdo and post my town as your location, okay? Because I'm in Baltimore City. Come to Baltimore City, post your fucking coordinates, drop your low, you know what I'm saying? And somebody will be through there, or better yet, I'll drop my low, okay? Because where I'm at, everybody at, I ain't got to go nowhere. You understand? But you can come, we can get gangster, or we can keep it cordial. How you want to go about it. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of you people need to understand where you stand with me in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to say this and then I got to get the hell up off of here before they come out here and just spaz the fuck out. Like, literally, I was told, you better tell them motherfuckers. You better tell them motherfuckers, okay? So let's get it. Homeless Henrietta. You can put your mouth on me if that's what you choose to do. You're not doing nothing but cursing yourself. You're a low level entity, you're a low vibrational entity. And if you can't see the way that the creator is kicking your ass, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, being homeless at 50, that ain't bad enough. Like, you can't even sit your babies down at your dinner table while you fix them something to eat. You can't even do that. Okay? That is an honor for a mother. That is an honor for a mother and her son. And if you've been putting in fucking work, I mean fucking humping on men, goddamn, more than 30 damn years, and you ain't even now got you no goddamn stable living situation, it's either one or two things. Either your pussy ain't shit or you ain't shit. Or both. Either which way, what you should do is, like I said, post Baltimore City, come to Baltimore City, I drop my low, and you come on and come see me. And all of those horrible, ugly things that you feel about me, I want you to say those things to me personally, in my face. including all the lies. I want to see will you be able to stand in my presence and still lie. I've already seen what other people do. They get online and say gangster shit, and they call the motherfucking cops because they want to get gangster. And then you want to dox people and put up people information. Like I said, my cousin that posted his information, you know, came home about 10:30 this morning. Somebody told him I had a YouTube page. All kinds of shit popped up. So all I can say to you is this. If you value yourself, which you probably don't, but just in case you value yourself, what you want to do is, right? Just don't have my name in your mouth anymore. Because now there are other people who are aware and they're not really happy. And I hardly think that you want to be bothered with that. Like I said, I'm gonna protect my family at all costs. So they're never gonna come your way. But what you should be worried about is the curses that you have spoken on yourself. You've spoken hella curses just on yourself. Like it was nothing that I had to do. All I had to do was just work on myself. That's all I had to do. I just looked back up one day and niggas was hard in the face and shit. People sending me pictures of people all hard in the damn face. I'm like, damn, who's that? Motherfuckers hard in the face, motherfuckers doing bad, still running around, still on the same bullshit. Like, yo, you're a little bit too old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, like, that ain't what I'm about to do with you. I'm sorry. Like, mm-mm. I mean, I could see if, I had a whole, plastic ass wig on or some shit. But man, shit, I got some 24-inch Filipino shit. Okay? I ain't got no reason. I really don't. I really don't. My bills are paid. My babies are healthy. I'm healthy. My family's happy. I mean, I don't have anything to complain about. So I have no reason to come on here and speak ill on anyone. But I just want people to understand the law of attraction. So how it works is when you speak certain curses out of your mouth and you think that it's just going on to someone else, you don't understand that if it's something unjust, it's a tenfold law there. Tenfold. So imagine if that individual is protected. That means that everything that you spit out comes right back. So I want you to pay attention to your life condition. Because, like I said, hell is not some fictitious brimstone place. Hell can be the condition of your life. If what you are living is the worst, then you're in hell. You're in hell already. You just don't know it. You just don't know it. You're used to living in hell. You're used to creating hell. Your words create your hell. Your actions create your hell. And it's nonstop. It can't stop because you can't stop. You can't stop, you know? And I just want you to understand that karma is real. It's not just a word. It's real. Y'all remember Nature Boy? Y'all remember how he used to come on here like King Dingaling? My bitches, my hoes, my this, my that. This bitch that. This. I mean, he was King Dingaling. Talking more shit. I mean, popping shit with a capital P all over the place. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Okay? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Look at that man today. His hair is coming out. He's starting to look kind of weird, like that creatine, those vitamins, them, because they're like molecular vitamins. Like people, who aren't aware of, your body on a cellular level, you don't understand that, you can keep yourself in decent shape in some ways, but if what's inside ain't right, ain't shit right. Furthermore, if you believe that you can treat STDs with no medication, no anointing, because see, there was a woman who was a leper, and she crawled all the way from Jerusalem, and she came all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way to Nazareth. She said, I gotta see Jesus. I gotta see him. I gotta see him. I gotta see him. Now, mind you, this lady's a leper. Back in those days, if you were a leper, you were not allowed to, come around everybody else, because, it was like the plague, contagious, like the Rona, but worse, because you had like lesions and all kinds of crazy shit all over your body. So this poor thing, he was Jesus up there. He going about his business. Mind you, this was the week that the Jews was loving him, because this week the Jews thought that, he was down for just them. See, some people can accept it, but only on their own terms. As long as they thought that Jesus came to save them alone, it was all good. But when he told them, no, I am a mercy to mankind, overnight, they wanted him dead. You got to understand that these parables and these stories and these people, they are but examples for us to learn from, you know? So back to the leper. She was looking and looking and searching and searching. And so here's Jesus, and he's coming down the street. And like I said, the Jews was in love with him this week. So when he was walking down the street, this is why they have Palm Sunday, they would throw the date palms down on the ground, and they would scream, Hosanna in the highest, meaning, you know, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, Hosanna in the highest. And they were throwing the palms down for him to walk upon. And that woman came out of nowhere, and, all of the, priest and everybody was like, get this damn leper away. And she said, no, if I could just touch a hem of his garment, I know I'll be whole again. I know I'll be whole again. I know he'll heal me. And he didn't even know that this woman had come up to him. She grabbed the hold of his dress. He turned around and looked at her, and she was healed. Not by faith alone, but action along with faith. That's what does it. And if you don't have the heart to fight for your life on that level, then there's no way you can match wits with me. It's no way. You're only doing yourself a disservice. Because here we are a year later. How have you prospered? What have you gained besides enemies and unpaid bills? What have you gained besides a bad reputation? What have you gained? What have you gained? You had friends, people that were good to you. You took their kindness and their love for a weakness, and you just said, fuck them. I'd rather, that was just too much for you. You're not used to being treated well. It was more familiar for you to be treated like shit. So that's what you went and did. This is too much for me. I want to be treated like shit. What the fuck is? I'm about to go get treated like shit. And then you go and do that, and now you're angry at the ones who treated you well because we still thriving, we still learning, we're still empowering each other, we're still here, and we're still thriving. And if it was not for those ladies, all of them sticking by me, keeping my head in the game, because it's really hard. Like a really serious thing called cognitive dissonance can happen when a lot of people are telling the same fucking lie. Eventually, I don't care how smart you are, you'll say, well, damn, if they all feel that strongly, maybe they right. Maybe they right. And they were like, hell to the no, they ain't right. This is what the fuck it is, and this is what it stays. So at that point, I knew I had work to do on myself because I can't do nothing about what nobody else think. But it's a problem when you start to doubt the truth because everyone has stood in unity in a lie. But what happens when you do that? You got nothing solid to stand on. Once the threat disappears, everything else does too. So now here you stand with a bunch of damn unknown enemies, a bunch of people that you don't know, never met, people screaming where you live at, screaming your name, screaming this and screaming that. And it's not smart at this time. At this time, that's not a smart thing to do. It's just not smart to do. People, hey, Lenny Lynn, I love you. At this point, people, people on here, if you have a ill, malicious, insidious intent for someone, and you know for a fact you wouldn't mix well with them, like in real life, this person wouldn't sit with you, this person wouldn't be friends with you. The only reason that they have anything to do with you is because you have lied about everything you are and everything everything you are and everything you stand for. Okay? But when you're a piece of shit, you can't hide it. See your true color shining through. So don't be afraid to let them show. True colors are beautiful. Okay? It's a beautiful thing to embrace who you are. But if who you are, you don't like that person, don't rag on the people who you aspire to be because you're not ripping them down. You're not ripping them down. You're tearing yourself down. Hey, what up, Source Baby? What up, sister? How you been, honey? You're not doing them a disservice. Girl, all out in the open. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All out in the open. Because it's no future in that. You spent all of your energy, all of your resources, all of your time doing what? What has it gotten for you? All I know is this is that after a year, it's not my words that prove I'm good, baby. I'm at home having fun. I was up your way yesterday. I was in Northeast. Um, it's not me. It's not me. You gotta work on yourself. You need to really examine yourself and really understand what is it about me and my spirit that agitates you so bad? Is it because God Almighty allowed me to see the evil in you? Is it because oil and water don't mix, or is it because eagles don't fly with pigeons? Pick one. Pick one. Because after I learned who I was, okay, stop playing. Stop playing. Yes, I was, honey. Yes, I was. My people came home. Yes, I was. My people came home. It was nice. It was all that. Um, you can't do you. It's just no future in that. It's no future in that. So between last year and this year, if you can't look around you and say, well, I accumulated this, I accumulated that, I achieved this, I learned that, I learned this skill, I gained this. Okay, God put me in the presence of these people. Now I am inspired. You know, if that's not how it is for you, please start to invest in you. Stop spending all of your time, all of your waking moments running around with my photos. Stop wasting your time with that craziness because it does nothing but deplete you of your energy. Okay? It does not hurt me. It does not hurt me because I've been took my power back. And now you're starving and vying and dying for my attention. But I won't give it to you. I won't even speak your name. So you're powerless and nameless. You understand? Without a name, you're powerless. 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 You know that was how one of the ways that our kind was snuffed out. What was one of the first rules of conversion? They took our name. They took our names. And when they took our names, they took our power. Hold on a second. What up, Mama T? My bad. The Dalai Lama going out to go and meditate under the moon. My bad. I call one of my kids that. I call her the Dalai Lama. She is so beautiful. Okay? She is so beautiful. She is such a beautiful, you know. Sometimes I look at her and I can't believe she came from me. You understand? Yes, powerless to change. Powerless to change. And I remember when it was my turn to change. I remember when it was my turn to get left or get right. I remember when it was my turn. I felt like all hell was breaking loose. But whenever I fucking logged off of YouTube, it all went away. It was all gone. Like it was nothing. It was nothing there. Like, and I'm looking around and I'm like, what the hell? And I remember what one wise woman told me. She said, you the clout. You. So beware of the allies that try to enlist you for their fights. Beware. Beware. Pay attention. And so I just decided that I would just make all of my moves based on love. If I don't feel good by dealing with you, if I don't feel good, if dealing with you makes me feel bad, if speaking to you makes me feel bad, like however, whatever interaction it is, if I have negative feelings, I'm out. I'm done. I don't want to do it. Because 9 times out of 10, after my spirit, after my divine self has told me through my emotions, no, if I don't obey that, I'll pay the price. And I paid that price because no lie, each time I dealt with people off here, there was a moment in time where I saw who they were clearly. And I turned my fucking face the other way. I looked the other way. It's like the good Buddhist show about suffering. Suffer. What is there is to suffer change. What is there to change? Regard both suffering and change as the same thing. Oh my God! Like when this woman right here, when this woman, this look, I'm gonna call her what I'm gonna call her name on here because I gotta be funny with my nicknames. When this woman told me, "Well, you suffering now, and when the change come, you gonna suffer. But at least when you change, you know it's gonna get better. But if you stay where you at, you just gonna suffer endlessly." And when I thought about that, I was like, damn, damn. And I decided that I would start to, apply these things that I've learned. You know, it was something that went on my life this week. It was heartbreaking. It was heart crushing. But I had to tell someone that I normally tell yes all the time. No, no, I do not accept that. That's wrong. It's a crime to me. If I allow that, then I just had to be honest about it. And then I went all willy nilly being honest with every damn body about every damn thing. But it's cool. Yes, it is liberating. It's very empowering. And every time someone tells you the fucking cold truth, it don't mean that they hate you. Maybe what they saw you doing hurt them to watch. You understand? Maybe it hurt the people that love you to watch you behave in such an ugly way. So when they come to you and they voice their opinion, this is what I saw you do. This is what it did to me. You're left with a choice. You could examine what they're saying and start your change right there. Reject that shit and leave it where it is because you can't go back. You can't go back and change it. It's over with. But you have the freedom in that moment to decide, I don't choose to live like that. That's not the way I want to live. You can choose. You can choose. It's just that a lot of people are comfortable in hell. So used to it. I was. I was. I was so used to going through pure D hell that I thought that that was how it went. When I realized that my state of mind was causing all of my problems, I had to change my mind. And I had to change who I allowed in my mind. I had to change that. It wasn't easy either because I was so used to just accepting lottie dottie and every damn body. I'm a nice person. Let me be nice. You know what I'm saying? Let me just be nice. I'm a nice person. Oh, it's okay. You know what the old people say, God got me. You know what I'm saying? God got you, but you gotta have yourself. Okay? God also said don't be a fool. Okay? God also said do not be a fool. So when you dealing with people, understand that. It's like acknowledging the mistake and attaching the ball and chain to your own ankle at the same time wearing the key on your neck. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied with the damn key on your neck. You can change it. You can change it at any damn time. But you so fucking comfortable. This bullshit is second nature to you. If you step up out of this shit, hell, oh, God forbid, you might have to take accountability for your life. Hey, Puerto Rico, baby. What's up, sis? I love you. God forbid you have to take accountability for your life. God forbid you have to take accountability for your actions and actually own them. Okay? And turn around and really backtrack and really look at the people that you did wrong and the ones that you can make amends with them. That is empowerment. because you should love yourself so much that just your reputation being in that condition should bother you. It's some people on here that when they leave the world, the only thing that their loved ones are going to think is negative things. I don't hate you. I feel sorry for you. Oh, crap. You got flagged. What? Yeah, man. I'm going to hit you up. Because I damn sure ain't see your what's the names pop up. I be trying to, I just watch them after the fact and like them and stuff. I ain't know all that. Gotta keep me posted. But it's like one of the sickest things I ever seen. And again, I must say, I put my fucking self through it. I can't hold nobody else accountable for my shit. Had I honored what I saw when I saw it, it would have never went this far. It would have never went this far. It would have never got to this place. Okay? Well, the place that it had gotten. It ain't shit now. Cause if you beefing and I'm not beefing, you beefing on your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like beefing, you beefing by yourself. Good luck with that shit too, cause I'm not with it. I got other fucking battles to fight. Big battles to fight. Okay? And it ain't with your ass. With first oh, you gotta tell me about that. Yeah, you gotta hit me up about that, Mama T. I got to know. You already know I'm down for that. I wanna know what happened. And I wanna see the interview if you got a copy too. See if you can send it to my IG or my phone. But yeah, that's like that's what it is. That's what it is. Gotta learn how to love yourself enough that even though you might have done some fucked up shit, you might have been a piece of shit, you might have felt like a piece of shit. You wasn't you didn't give a damn about righteousness. You ain't give a damn about what people said about you. You was just on some dumb shit. Okay, that might have been your situation. But once you are aware of what you are doing, you are now held accountable. You no longer have that excuse. You are no longer walking in ignorance. You are doing these things because this is what you like to do. There are some of you who love to cause chaos because you just don't fit in. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. You know you in the wrong place. Oh my goodness. You are banned from Lord have mercy. It's crazy on here. You already know what it is. And you can't hold me accountable. Hell, I stopped dealing with you ages ago. Okay? I've been exited stage left. Okay? So start being accountable for your own shit so that you can take back your fucking life. Some of you people were actually likable at some point, but then the chaos demon got you. Or or your mask just fell off. One or the other. But some of you, like I mean, I thought these people was nice folk. Next thing you know, they straight up hellions. And that's okay too. But when it's time to face the music for being that, be okay with it. Stand on your shit and be like, yeah, it's what I did. I was a piece of shit, yeah, all of that. But yeah, what's up, bitch? Like, I still fuck with you. That's the type of motherfucker I am. Like, yeah, I know I said that shit. I know that shit probably fucked you up, but bitch, imagine how it was for me holding that shit in. You know? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna look at it as soon as I'm done. Thank you, Mama T. I just seen it. I just seen it come through. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, it can't be that much pride in a person. I mean, don't you understand that your dignity went out the window the moment that you revealed who you really were? It was no longer dignified at that point. It was no longer dignified at that point. At that point, When it's like when Karen says, "No one told you to join the military." The reply is, "Bitch, just because it's an all volunteer program doesn't mean it wasn't preordained." Exactly. Soldiers are not made. They're born. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I birthed one. They're not made. They are fucking born. Everybody can't go and fucking and get it like that. I'm a free spirit. After like a week, I'll be like, all right, now I'm about to go home and eat me some damn grilled cheeses and chill. Y'all on some shit, you know? And then you got people who it was preordained for them. So it's in their soul bones to obey. It's in their soul bones to fight. They've been waiting their whole life to yield a damn weapon and go fight some shit. On the circumstances to force them to change, but they still mess up acting crazy. Come on now. You already know lifted. You already know what time it is. And there's really no way around it at this point. But I feel like everybody deserve a fucking chance, man. Like, do you know how many crazy ass people used to be in them chats talking mad monkey shit about me, came and got in my DMs as women and was like, I do, one lady in particular, okay? One lady in particular, I had to salute her ass. And she wanted to remain anonymous because she knew that she would be personally attacked. It don't fucking matter to me. I mean, at the time I was mad as shit. I was like, fuck you, bitch, you know. You talk shit in public, apologize in public. Come on, man. I sure did pack a whole 9 mil. Come on now. Come on, man. 9 millimeter squad. Come on now. Come on now. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. And know how to use it too. How about that? It's just come to a place like where we should be in the midst of like healing ourselves right now. Like it's a whole the pandemic is damn near over. So everybody should know all hell is about to break loose. Because when this whole fucking world got shook up, a whole lot of shit got exposed about this country and a whole lot of other people, a whole lot of other places too. But this facade in particular, okay? And just like fucking Donald Trump and his, the whole GOP done told they damn draws. There's a lot of y'all done told your fucking draws, man. Not because you vote for a person, but because of the ideology behind what they stand for. Okay, don't get me wrong. To this day, I will watch Donald Trump talk and be ready to cry, laughing, ready to pee on myself just because it is hilarious to see somebody. It's hilarious and refreshing at the same time to see a person that's wrong as two left shoes, but they say, fuck it, this what it is. This how I feel. And I laugh at that shit. I mean, this man be saying some shit. Don't nobody know what he talking about. But shit, he got over goddamn 75% of the Republican Party ready to ride. Y'all seen what they did on January 6th. It didn't go down like that because he was a stupid man. No. No. He knew how to play and manipulate them heartstrings. Okay? Sound and Color by Alabama Shakes. Okay? 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 I'm going to listen to it. Just that title got me pumped. But it's just real like that. And people need to understand that. It ain't nothing wrong with him, the person. No, not at all. It's just that he revealed some really fucked up shit about this country. All right, mama. Have a good look. Break your fast. Eat good. Eat slow. Drink water. Eat fruit. Text me and let me know how your fasting going too. Let me know how it's going, and you be good. Um, yeah, like yo, I'm not mad at him because he fucking lift up. He ain't lift up the damn shade. He fucking went through the front door, left out the back door, and left the damn back gate open. Okay? Everything has been exposed. So for all of the people that believe, oh, just because a person say this, they're not racist. Just because a person say that, they're not racist. Not only are you racist, but you feel entitled to be racist, bro. And you got to think to yourself, because we are living in a divine order, because, there's a supreme being that, fashioned this universe and fashioned everything around us. The same creator that created us created Donald Trump. When he was in his mama womb, when he jumped into when his soul bones jumped into his body, he came here with a mission too. Could it be that he was the one that was supposed to open the door? Come on, y'all, come inside. See this shit. Look at this shit. Yeah, I'm down with David Duke. So fucking what? Yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, so fucking what? Yeah, I ain't racist. Yeah, I discriminated against people in housing. Okay, yeah, I call her a nappy headed bitch. That don't mean I'm wrong. Okay? Goddamn January 6th insurrection. Let's have a trial by combat. I'ma be there with you. He telling dingy ass Kevin McCarthy, well, maybe they more mad about what happened than you. Now, mind you, this is the man that called him and told him to call these goddamn people off. They're trying to kill us. And that same man saying every day in Congress, well, what he did wasn't that bad. It just was regular tourists. What would make a person suffer from such cognitive dissonance? What would make a person deny the truth so heavily? Because if you call truth to power, the system of white supremacy falls apart immediately. Without accountability, it gets to stand. And as long as we weakly stood by, oh, Obama, first black man president. Oh, I'm gonna vote for him. I'm gonna take my mama, my grandmama, my great grandma, all my neighbors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obama, Obama. Man, take these goddamn phones and food stamps, niggas. I'm on the better things. I'm gonna go and drop drone bombs on everybody that my masters have beef with. Thank you. Okay, and that's how it went. So of course, people who are not aware of what's happening in the world are worried about dumbass surface shit. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Okay, because you fucking making America great again and all things of that nature. You either making America great again or you running around on some other shit. Yo, George Floyd ain't the first man I seen with a knee to the neck. It was my sister baby daddy, and he had about 4 damn knees in his neck. Okay, George Floyd was the first one that they videoed. What about the man in Louisiana that they hid it? This man begged for his life. They beat him, drug him, did every damn thing to him. Where's the outrage? Could it be that if Benjamin Crump don't come to your town with the bullshit, nothing will happen? Could it be that in our community they have certain cheerleaders that they'll send to come and calm us down? Could it be that this time, when it was time for us to go to the polls, there were many of us who said, if you are not pushing what goes in the favor of me and mine, we will not vote for you. I was one of those people with Miss Yvette Cornell. Kindly signed petitions, kindly attended forums and town halls. Okay. Because I was going to vote for goddamn Mitch McConnell if he was going to do what the hell I needed him to do. At this point, if you can't see that race is being used right now Race is being used like it's deeper. It's deeper. It's deeper than all of that now. Shit is so much deeper. It like it's really bad. It's really bad. And everybody needs to wake up. My. Everybody really needs to wake up and understand what time it is. I have to go and tend to my little ones. It's been an hour and they are not having it. They don't share mom with anyone. Okay, they don't share mom with anyone. I got a little niece who's like, what's really good, And I am the favorite auntie. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that come to town and it's like, yay. And we party and we party and we party and we party and we party. And then I end up crashing out. And then we party and we party and we party. Like I'm about to crash out soon. Okay. But if this is for anybody, I'm gonna leave you with this. It's never too late to own your shit. Apologize to yourself for dropping that low and stooping that low. And then make amends with all of the people that you fucked over while you was in that low vibration. Just accountability alone will give you the insight to push harder. It's some of you who are in just retarded ass situations and you think you're not strong enough to get out. I've been there. You're strong enough to get out, but if you don't believe in you, ain't nobody else believing that shit. Okay? Everybody that I love you. Everybody that I don't love, you know what it is. I'm going to still try to love you. Everybody have a good night. Be peaceful. Be blessed. I love y'all. Peace.